Discerning Hearts presents In Search of the Still Point with Dr. Regis Martin. Dr. Martin tells the story of the hazelnut.
Imagine an encounter with someone very special, a person so captivating and close that there is scarcely anything in between to block the perfect unity of the experience. I to my beloved unto me. It doesn't get much better than that. An ideal intimacy, but not because the two are identifiably the same. Each is not expected to replicate the other, collapsing, as it were, into sheer uniformity. It's not about self-love, but love of the other as other. A husband and wife, for example, or a mother and child, or the love of God for every blooming creature he has brought into being and will not let go, will not suffer to fall into nothingness. In a relationship defined by love, not by use, the other is loved and respected precisely in his or her otherness, which is what the Lady Julian of Norwich understood, to whom a whole series of shattering revelations took place back in the 14th century to confirm the point. She was an English mystic who lived the life of a recluse or a solitary, having retired from the world to pursue in an undistracted way the life of holiness. And she wrote it all down in a book. In fact, she was the first woman to do so in her own language, much like Dante in writing the Divine Comedy in his native Italian. And there is this wonderful moment, she recounts, in which God shows her this tiny little thing, no larger than a hazelnut, at the sight of which she marvels and exclaims, "What can this be?" And God tells her, "It is all that is made." The symbolism of the thing is not lost on her because she realizes at once that it is expressive of all created existence, which moves her to marvel once more, asking how a thing so tiny could keep from falling into nothingness, that after all being the tendency of every living thing, the abyss of nothingness awaits us all. So what answer does God give her? He tells her that the entire universe of things is held in being, prevented from that final fall into nothingness, because God loves everything he made. Indeed, things are precisely because he loves them. They receive their being only in virtue of this love. And so, in her conversation with Christ, the Lady Julian comes to see that surrounding this tiny little hazelnut, three things are true and upon which she may depend. The first is that God made the hazelnut, it being quite unthinkable that the hazelnut could account for its own existence. The second thing is that God loves the hazelnut. Why otherwise would he fashion something he could not love? There must be something good, lovely even, in all that God made. And finally, that God looks after that hazelnut from moment to moment. All of which moves the Blessed Julian to burst forth in a state of stupefied amazement. What is he indeed that is maker and lover and keeper, she exclaims. And of course, there are no words adequate to describe, much less comprehend who or what God is. For until I am one with him, I can never have true rest nor peace. I can never know it, she concludes, until I am held so close to him there is nothing in between. Thanks for listening. This is Regis Martin in search of the still point.
You've been listening to Dr. Regis Martin in Search of the Still Point. For more episodes in this series, visit discerninghearts.com, or you can find it in our free Discerning Hearts app or on many other streaming platforms. Discerning Hearts is a 501c3 nonprofit Catholic apostolate dedicated to evangelization and spiritual formation through the use of new media. To learn how you can support our mission, visit discerninghearts.com.